Hi guys, I'm Ali and my sister's name is Annie. She's my twin sister. It's hard to tell the difference between her and I. We look the same in every single way, we sound the same, and we have a lot of the same mannerisms. Well, something happened between her and I that changed our relationship forever. It started back in middle school. I met this boy whose name was Jackson, and I'd known for a while that he had a crush on me. He also knew I had a twin sister. He's met her before. Actually, he knew her before he knew me. The last year in middle school, he and I went out together on a date, set up by my mum, and it was pretty fun. After that, he and I slowly became closer to the status of boyfriend-girlfriend. Nothing was wrong between us. Sure, we had our disagreements, but we always bounced back stronger despite being young. Ali seemed supportive of my relationship with Jackson, but I could feel some animosity from her. She and I are the same person in almost every way. She could get into a relationship if she wanted to, but she doesn't. Well, little did I know, Annie also had her eyes on Jackson. If my mother hadn't seen this, I wouldn't have ever known. In my junior year of high school, I was part of my gym team. I had to stay late after school ended. I told my mum and Annie, but I didn't tell Jackson. He usually went home and helped my parents in the small store they own, so I didn't feel the need to. Well, on that particular day, their store was closed early for the holidays, and didn't know. I was at practice and Annie was at home studying for her upcoming test. Apparently Jackson decided to surprise me at home. My sister was on the couch in our living room studying. Jackson had knocked on the door and she answered. Him and her were friends. Not close, but close enough. When she opened the door, Jackson had a bag of food he brought beforehand. He knows I'm not too much into flowers. Annie knew he only did that for me, which meant he thought she was me. So she took that knowledge to her advantage. She and him hugged each other really tightly, the way he did with me. She was always down for hugs, just like me. They sat down on the couch and Jackson asked why she was studying. I wasn't like Annie in that aspect. I never studied. She said jokingly she was trying to seduce him with knowledge. Annie never joked about anything inappropriate. She preferred to stay away from that kind of thinking, which was fine, but I guess I was shocked that she made a joke like that. Annie did a good job pretending to be me, because Jackson proceeded to kiss her. Annie did kiss him back, but both of them were interrupted by my mum, who was both shocked and angry. I was lucky to be taking a break because I was able to answer my mum's call. When she told me what happened, I could tell she was upset. I listened to her talk and kept whatever feelings I had inside until I got home. Jackson was still there when I got back, sitting on the couch looking completely frazzled. Annie was sitting across from him and my mum sat between them. When I walked through the front door, it finally seemed to click into place. He apologised profusely to me and told me he honestly didn't know that wasn't me. I told him I wasn't mad at him because I had a twin. It was bound to happen at some point, but Annie knew full well what she was doing. I asked him to leave to sort this out between Annie and I. He agreed, albeit reluctantly. He apologised once more to me before leaving. After he left, Annie and I got into a huge argument, probably the biggest one we've had. She justifies her actions by saying she loved him far longer than I had and that she and him should have been together. Regardless of what her argument was, poor or otherwise, it didn't take away the fact that she took advantage of him. Sure, we're twins and are extremely alike in many ways, but we are our own person with different hobbies, habits and dreams. Even though that happened a few years ago, it has done detrimental damage to our relationship. It wasn't Jackson's fault, but he still felt guilty for not being able to tell the difference. I honestly don't know what to do about this. Annie and I are twins, yet we've never been so distant from each other. What do you guys think I should do? I really need your advice. I don't want to forgive her for what she did, but I also can't stand being strangers to her either. Tell me what you think. Should I try to reconcile with her or should I give up?